Welcome in, everyone. NFL Divisional round of the playoffs is here, and it's time. Time to make some picks. Live at 3 o'clock Eastern every day. Make sure you tune in. Let's see. Make sure you sub, like, comment. Turn on noties in case I go live a little early, a little late. You'll know. Follow us on Twitter, Discord. All of that's free. And make sure you join that. Stay up to date on what's happening. And as usual, let me get these noties out, and then we will get started here shortly. Yo, what's up, No Bet? Welcome in. Cool, let me put this out on Discord as well. How's everyone doing today? Hopefully well, hopefully well. One second here. I want to run a poll for the first game to see what you guys are thinking. Let me open up this. Let's see here. Let's run it. Let's see. What do you guys think? You guys think Bills or Broncos? I'm gonna run a poll here. Who's gonna win? Now, I think this is a very enticing game. Josh Allen versus the Broncos' incredible defense. And I say Josh Allen, not the Bills' offense, because it's literally just Josh Allen. But, you know, we'll see. I will be updating props as we go. Just keep reminding me. Spam it if I don't. Appreciate the sub, Jibs. Yeah, let's get started here. What's up? What's up, Crons, Mac? Make sure you vote in that poll. I'm just genuinely curious on what you guys think. I think, honestly, the Broncos are going to win. I think at home, Denver's a hard place to play. Josh Allen, of course, can play in Denver. He can play in the cold. He can play wherever. But I just don't think, especially coming off a week of rest for Denver. I don't know. Bills' pass defense is terrible. Bills' run defense is pretty good, I think. We'll check here in a second, obviously. And then Broncos. You have the best pass rush, best overall defense in the entire league. So yeah, it's going to be a very interesting game. I'm honestly shocked the Bills won against the Jags, but hey, Josh Allen doesn't have to play Mahomes, Lamar, or Burrow, so I guess he just gets the dub. Bills, are you doing NBA today as well? Possibly. Thought I'd just focus on NFL, but how many games are on NBA? I mean, it's Saturday, so there's probably a big slate, right? Oh my God, there's 9 games. Yeah, we might need to lock in. Prop bet Josh Allen, nobody else matters. Yeah, I kind of agree. I think his rushing yard prop is gonna look really, really good. I think we'll do both of these games. Excuse my voice if I'm a little raspy. I woke up with a sore throat. Anyway, I think we'll go through the first game, go through the second game today, and then I'll go live again tomorrow, and we'll go over my Bears. Come on, man. Bears better lock in. Minus 4-point spread, Rams favor. Bears underdogs again. Come on, man. Yeah, I'll explain the process, Kinsley. Don't worry. All right, let's get started just with this Bills game first. Let's see, Matt Prater, 2.5 extra points. RJ Harvey, Tutty. What is this? Anytime what? In a quarter? Anytime in the second half. Interesting. 53% scoring in the second half. What's up, Jeff? Welcome in. Josh Allen TD. Let's just cut to the chase and get to Josh Allen props. I think he probably gets in. Let's see. Rushing against quarterbacks. Every time you're on Propfinder and you're over here on the defensive end, make sure you're researching by whatever position you're looking at. It'll automatically filter. But if you want to get more specific, like you're researching a tight end, you want to see tight end 1 or 2, you can do that there as well. Let's see. There's 579 rush yards. How many touchdowns does he have on the year? Jeez. He had 3 rushing touchdowns against the Bucks. Holy cow. 44-32. I honestly don't remember that game. Yo, what's up, Tryon? Bo Nix for yards. We'll look. He's got to use his feet, right? That's what I'm thinking. He is 0 for 1 against Denver, but this was last year in the playoffs. Remember, he destroyed them. I mean, what was it, like 30-7? Yeah, 31-7. Like, that was rough. Okay, no really big outs. This guy for the Broncos is actually out. Oh, practice squad. Practice squad injury list. So, yeah, Broncos are full strength. That's another reason I think they just get the win here. But Josh Allen definitely going to have to use his legs today. They give up 4.2 carries on average to quarterbacks. Now, again, Josh Allen isn't an average quarterback. Rushing long touchdown is 1 yard. I feel like Josh Allen will break that today. Passing yards, he went over last time he played him. Now, this is in Denver. Let's see how he plays on the road, actually. We'll filter this by away. He's 3 for 9 on the road. 3 for 9 getting touchdowns as well. Kind of seems to struggle on the road. He's favored to go under 1.5 passing touchdowns, which makes sense. I think either him or James Cook will get in the end zone. Passing attempts. Line is very high. How can we filter this? Let's see. Dropbacks. Completions. Prime time. He is on prime time. Plays well on prime time, it seems. Against Houston. Is this where he got a concussion or whatever? Yeah, I think it was. And he throws picks. On average, 2 picks on prime time this season. He did hit his longest rushing. He's got to hit his rushing yards against this defense. I don't think there's any other way. He's going to be scrambling so much. Josh Allen injured his hand. That was, Jeff, I think you're thinking of Stafford. Stafford had a sprained pointer, or index finger, ring finger. I think it was index finger, but they say he'll be fine. So, unless Josh Allen did, I'm honestly not too sure. I didn't hear anything about that though. Man, I mean, look at this. Passing attempts. So they give up a lot of attempts because people have to throw the ball against them. I think Josh Allen probably does go over. Now, I should check the weather on this game. It's being played in Denver, so it's going to be cold, especially in January here. I would guess like 30, 40 degrees. Not terrible. I mean, Josh Allen's definitely used to it. Yeah, 34 degrees. 34 and sunny, so nothing crazy. He hurt his hand on a helmet and his knee. Oh, gotcha. Or Stafford. No, Allen got a little roughed up. Came back and finished. I was driving back to college, so I actually didn't watch that game. I was just looking at the box score. Unfortunately. I mean, all right, let's see here. Rushing yards, he's 40% to the over on the year. How many attempts is he averaging? Average attempts 6.8. I just don't trust his receivers, honestly. He hasn't thrown a pick in a while, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. 6 games he hasn't thrown a pick. What do you guys think on Allen here? Rush yards. Quarterbacks in the last 4 games against the Broncos have gone over. Interesting. How T-Law barely covering his line. This guy as well. Trey Lance. Jordan Love even having 3 carries, 29 yards. So let's put in, say he gets, 6 attempts. He's 8 for 13 on the line. I just think he's got to get it. 38, though? 38's a high line. His rushing attempts line, I would take his longest, maybe. I don't know. Let's go break down some of these cheat sheets here. We could do TD matchups in a sec, too. I kind of just like looking at the defensive matchups first to see overall. Bet Allen yards up to 50. It's probably fair. Shavers and Gabe Davis both tore their ACL, yeah. Yeah, I saw Gabe Davis posted a Instagram story, and his leg is like grape purple. It's terrible. Okay, Bills run 70% zone. Broncos run 60% zone. Bo Nix is not great against zone comparatively. Who's his first read? Shakir, Kincaid, Keon Coleman is just not good. Kincaid's probably one of the better looks. Cortland Sutton, a lot of you guys were saying him. Yeah, 25% read, first read. Air yards, insane increase. Looks like his receptions are pretty stagnant on zone. He's receiving yards after catch, so maybe something about his long. Let's see defensive stats. Let's just look at the Broncos. Jeez, look at all this red. Bad matchup. See, pass attempts is a good matchup, though, because, again, teams have to throw the ball against them. I mean, this determines your season. This game determines your season. So, Bills are going to have to use Josh Allen. They get a lot of picks. They allow a lot of pass attempts. Or, no, they don't get a lot of picks, actually. Sorry. They have 1 pick 6. Pocket time. That's insane. It's a crazy stat there. Deep attempts 73. So they give up a lot of deep attempts. Troy Franklin good for 2 receptions. I mean, he's the second guy in the read. His line's only 1.5. Yeah, I mean he's over 3 in 82% of games. Those are actually pretty good in pass. Especially to the 2. They give up a decent amount to the 1. I would take Sutton's receptions, probably. They give up a lot to him. Yeah, Mac, I think you're right. Something with either his receptions or his longest. Yeah, his line's 5, and they average 5, so... See, they average 5 receptions to the 1. They average 8 targets. Now, how many targets does he average this year? Let me make sure it's filtered in with Bo Nix, of course. Quarterback with Bo Nix. Okay, I wasn't sure if Bo played every game or not, because, again, I didn't watch that last game. Average receiving targets, 7.3. They've really ramped him up here. 10, 10, 12, 10. He's been looking really, really good recently. Let's say he gets 7. He's 7 of 9 when he gets 7. And couldn't come down with it against Kansas City. In Denver. Interesting. 4 for 8 and then 4 for 10. Beat the Chiefs both times around, though. Evan Ingram's line's too low. I think Sutton... I like Sutton receptions. Actually, we could also look at his longest. What were his average targets? 7 on 4 receptions. So let's just say he gets average. 5 of 9 or 7 of 9. 8 of 9 on receiving yards. They do allow 66 on average, and his line's 56. Last time he played him, he had 75. Let's see, this was the playoff game last year. Troy Franklin had 2 catches as well. Javonte Williams is still on the team. I think he's good for either his receptions or yards. What has better odds? Yeah, I'd probably take his receiving yards. Yeah, Grady, except for he decided to end on 31. He ruined our streak. That was so unfortunate. It actually pissed me off. Evan Ingram, that's what I was going to look at. Evan Ingram is 14% at the first read. Route percent. See, look at Cortland Sutton's route percent. 81. 81% of the snaps he's running a route. Now, Evan Ingram only has 50%, so, you know, a little lower than you'd like there. Bills are actually pretty good to tight ends, so I probably wouldn't take anything here. Actually, not even very good. They're, like, pretty much the best in the league. That's probably why his line's so low. They average 2.2 receptions, and his line is 2.5. Now, obviously, it just depends how they use him, but I think they'll use Sutton more still. I wouldn't take anything with Ingram, honestly. So we look at the share percent, too. That could be helpful. Let's look. Receiving, Sutton. Man, he had 1,000 yards. Troy Franklin gets more red zone targets, though, so maybe he gets a tutty. Yeah, 26% of the red zone share. Very interesting there. Yeah, that part sucked. I agree. RJ Harvey gets so many red zone carries. 26 on the year. So my guess would either be Harvey, Franklin, or Sutton. Now we just look at the defensive matchup based off, or the touchdown matchup based off of that to find who we want to take. Tight end 1. Interesting. So they give up a lot on the red zone. So maybe Evan Ingram gets in there. RB1, they give up a lot of targets. How many carries? Dead last. Or not dead last. Second to last. I mean, you could take probably tight end. I mean, on the red zone. Let's see what they did recently, actually. It's still tight ends. Everyone's attacking them by tight ends. What about last year? Wide receiver 3. Tight ends, they allowed nothing. Doesn't matter. This year, they're allowing everything to tight ends. So, honestly, what are Ingram's odds? Plus 400. See, him and Troy Franklin have the same odds. So the books are kind of thinking Evan Ingram probably has a shot here. Now, I don't like the route percent run. However, it's third on his team. And in the red zone, he has 10 targets. Like, I think Sutton can get him down there, but then they're going to double him. I mean, he's the real big threat, right? Man, they just don't allow a lot of receiving yards at all. Bills are actually decent. $67.1 to the running back. What's his face line? 53. They allow, on average, 12.5 carries. 5.1 an attempt, 81 long. Holy cow. They got exposed. Let's see, let's see, range. Let's change this to last 5. See, they've just been a solid unit as of late. Now in the last 10, it's been a little rough, but they don't give up a lot of carries, like at all. People just like throwing against them. Under 53.5. If I had to lean one way, I'd probably lean under. I would tend to agree. Just spilled my tea everywhere. Don't mind me. 1 second. Under 79.5 Russian receiving. I actually like that on RJ Harvey. Yeah. He doesn't have a first read percent hardly at all. How many attempts does he average? They have his line at 12.5. Let's see his average targets. Man, they've really ramped him up though. But still, his line's 50. What is it? 56. He's only gone over that 3 times on the year. 53. He's gone over that 4 times on the season. Average receiving yards is 20. So he got 71 against Jacksonville. How many catches did he have? He had 5 targets, 4 receptions, 32 long. Those are just good to running backs, though. Even in the receiving game as well. I kind of like RJ Harvey's under. Now, what do I like it on? Let's go back to the research page here. Come back. We're mainly focusing on the Broncos first. Under. Yeah, under 79.5 rushing and receiving looks good. Even according to our, little metrics here. Game total 45.5. Denver spread 1. They're probably just going to have to throw the ball, though. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Now, do they dump it off to him? Average rush attempts, 8.6. Now, recently, it's been way higher. I mean, you could see. He could even clear that line and still not hit. I mean, he had 19 attempts and 65 yards against the Packers. Stupid Packers. Don't know what they're doing. Let's see, attempts. Let's say he gets 13. Yeah, he's still under. I like that. RJ Harvey under 79.5 rushing and receiving. I do like that. Okay, so that's the prop. That and Sutton. Let me add it to my Nightbot here. Sutton over 56.5 yards. Harvey under 79.5 rushing and receiving. I'm putting R plus R for rushing and receiving. Hopefully that makes sense. So now if you type exclamation mark props, you'll be able to see that. Bo Nix touchdown. Uh-oh. Trent posted. Bills' money line is Mortal Mega Max. Bo Nix and the Broncos. We will see you next week. Okay. I think we have a good start on this game. Some pretty good props so far. Let's see any more unders here. James Cook, under. Wow, he's under this line. 16 of 18. And he's this is minus 110 to go under. I wonder why he's... probably because, what's his face, tore his ACL. Still. Oh, Landon Jackson's on the IR? I like that guy coming out of college. Good character there for sure. Bo Nix. Now, I don't really want to take Bo Nix under because we're taking Sutton over. Now, I do like this James Cook under 4.5 receiving yards in the first half. I could see more dump-offs happening. But the Broncos, let's see. Receiving, they allow 2 targets and 1 reception per game, or 1.9 per game on average. So I actually like that, and just sneaky little under. I don't really want to take any defensive ones just because I don't really know what I'm doing there. PJ Locke, like I don't even know who this guy is. Dre Greenlaw, though. Under 2.5 tackles. Surely not, right? Got a pick against Washington. This line plus 1,500 to go over. Yeah, I don't think so. See, Evan Ingram's favored to go under, but I think if he gets a catch, it's going to be a touchdown. Bo Nix under the passing yards. We don't really like that one. Let's see, last 5. James Cook in the last 5 has gone under that. 106 in the first half. There's probably a reason why Cook's gone under. Let's see any overs we like. Any overs. Ed Oliver to get a sack? It's questionable. Played 3 games, got 3 sacks. Hasn't played in a while, though. You know he wants to come back and play, though. Now, RJ Harvey is favored to score a touchdown. Pretty common with running backs, but I feel like it's under today. Ty Johnson, Dawson Knox. Let's see Ty Johnson. Last year hit his longest rush. Filter in Ray Davis and James Cook. He's played 13 out of the last 20 is hit. Now, how much is he going to touch the ball? Probably not much. He averages 2 attempts and 11 yards. Don't like those chances. Let's see he gets those 2 attempts. He's 9 of 13, though. Ty Johnson's out. He's questionable. Is he out? Confirmed? If the injury reports just came out, then it'll be updating here in a second, but... I had James Cook. I do like this under, actually. Cook under 4.5. Matt Prater over 8.5 fantasy points is easy to kick in Denver. Wow, I wonder why his fantasy points are so good. Your fantasy, I guess fantasy points for kickers are included with the distance of the kick. But look at that, 14 of 16 to the over. Can't not like that, right? With those odds, too. Minus 130. Keon Coleman, what do we think about him? I don't know. I don't know, Keon. You gonna show up to practice? He's 9 of 10 without Gabe Davis getting 2 catches. What is he? Is he technically the 2 or 3? He's the 3. Wow. They allow 5 targets, 3 receptions. So I'd say Keon Coleman. See, they allowed 3 targets. Should have allowed 5 last time, but they got killed, so the Bills were just running the ball. I like this. See, look, ranked 3rd. Look how many yards he had. That's crazy. All these other ones, you know, not great. But you got to keep in mind, really, really bad defense against the wide receiver 3. He might have to lean on Keon today. I like that. 1.5 catches, minus 142. 9 out of 10. 10 out of 12, or 12 out of 14 on the season. Curtis Samuel. Okay, we got to get something with Josh Allen, though. Got to get something with Allen. Because he... Man. Propfinder is hating him today. $106 first half passing yards under. Slightly favored to go over. Data would interpret he's favored to go under. What's his full line? So 103. 213 or 103. So he's just a second half dog. 50% second half. He's out? Josh Allen is not out. What are you talking about? If Josh Allen's out, the Bills are losing. Like... Or Ty Johnson. Prater and Keon, let me add that so you guys can see him. Keon over 1.5 receptions. Yeah, Propfinder is hating Josh Allen though today. It's liking his unders a lot. Under 5.5 rushing yards in the first quarter. Zero, 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 zero. It's minus 105 to the under. They think he's going to run a lot today. I mean, I do too. I mean, with James Cook. Let's see, has he played like every game of his career with James Cook? Yeah. All except one. See, quarterbacks at Denver. Look at those carries. They just, because they have to scramble out of the pocket. Trey Lance had 9. Trevor Lawrence had 6. Jordan Love had 3. And Jordan Love never runs. Kenneth Walker over 49.5. Hit 11 against Jacksonville. Two rushing touchdowns. Look at the rushing recently, too. Look how much they've allowed. 5 carries on average, 33 yards. Third of a tutty. Rushing long, 22. I just gotta take his rushing attempts. Although the under likes it. Head to head though, he got 46 last time on how many carries? How many carries did he have? He had 8 carries. His line's 8.5. I would imagine he just gets it 8.5 times. Prime time, he's only 2 of 5 on the line. I don't know. I gotta stop looking at Josh Allen. The defense looks good. His season stats don't. So I think they upped the line. Okay, 5 props from this game. You guys can pick some. Let's move on to the next one. Any TD sleepers? I'd say Ingram was one for sure. See, they give up so much to the tight end. So I would say Ingram. Wide receiver 3. Broncos give up a lot. That's why we're on Keon Coleman. Maybe he gets a tutty too. Josh Allen's favored to get a touchdown. 53 red zone carries. Oh, that's James Cook. I was like, what? Josh Allen is 31, though. He has more than RJ Harvey. More than their running back. It's crazy. Ty Johnson actually out. That sucks for him, man. Hate injuries. Who doesn't? But, like, in a playoff game, come on. Love Keon TD. Yeah, I kind of do, too. The defense looks really good for it. And the RB2. Who's the RB2? McLaughlin. Now, RB2 stats are kind of weird because, you know, they don't get much. Never mind, the Bills have given up 20 touchdowns. They've given up 10 to the RB2. Holy cow. They're the most red zone carries. McLaughlin is for sure a sleeper. McLaughlin, Ingram, and then Keon Coleman would be my sleepers. And then I could also see Sutton or Franklin. But I think I'd take Ingram over them, to be honest. I like Sutton for his yards, but I think in the red zone they trust Ingram's hands. Not like they don't trust Sutton, of course, but you know what I mean. Okay, let's move on to the next game. Again, I'll go live tomorrow, so make sure you tune in tomorrow, about the same time, probably 3 o'clock. Game starting in 50 minutes. Let's see, what are you guys thinking on the poll here? Let me pull this up. I'm curious. 65% Bills. 57 votes. If you haven't voted in the poll, I'm just curious. Vote in that, who you think's gonna win. I honestly think the Broncos get it done. But we'll see. Appreciate you. Type it ! Discord. Click that. Go join our Discord. Go to verify, and then you'll see the steps to do from there. I also have a video on that in case you get confused. You can watch the video. Let's see. Jason Myers, fantasy points. I think, okay, we should change the poll to Seattle versus Niners since we're on that game now. Okay, you guys ended at 66% in favor of the Bills. Now this game, I think everyone probably thinks Seahawks. Myself included. Seahawks, Niners. Type exclamation mark props, and you'll see the picks for the Bills game that I have. It should pop up. It should be up until Keon. Yeah. Yeah, so just pick some from there. I'll be posting my picks in the Discord. So. Nah, I had the Niners over the Eagles. Patullo is the curse of that offense. It's actually incredible. Unfortunately, I have on my real bracket, I have the Rams beating the Bears this week, and I am a Bears fan. So, I am scared for tomorrow, but I'm extremely excited. So, I hope Caleb plays well. I hope my boys get the job done. Underdogs again. It's just what we do, you know? It's just what we do. But we'll see. We will see. Actually, you know what? Screw it. After this, we're going to do some NBA. Might as well. I could watch the game on my other monitor here. I don't know how many of you guys will stick around, but we'll do some NBA. I hope the Bears win the Super Bowl. Who do you guys think is going to win the Super Bowl? Spam in chat. I hope the Bears. My heart says either the Seahawks or the Rams. I don't think anyone from the AFC even has a chance, to be honest. LeBron over. Already typing the NBA props. Love to see it. Patriots going to smoke the Texans. Yeah, I would agree with that statement. Okay, Jason Myers, 9.5, just 9 fantasy points. He is over in 16 of 17. Like, why is this a line? Why is this a line? I'm confused. Why is this a line? Giants? Bro, you did not just say the Giants. Rams. Seahawks not making it to the Super Bowl. Rams or Broncos winning the Super Bowl? I don't think any team from the AFC has a chance. But we will see. I'm going to look up this Myers line to see if this is real. Jason Myers. His line is 9. Okay, they do fantasy score is like different. It says 14, 24, 2, 10, 6. So I'm going to take off that. I'm going to take off this Matt Prater line. Prize Picks is super weird. I was wondering, that had to be wrong. Broncos winning because of their defense. I think it's my bad, Mac. I don't see the Broncos winning. I don't think Bo Nix can do it. I don't know. We'll see though. That's why the playoffs are so exciting. You don't know. All these teams want it so bad. Okay. Sam Darnold over 18.5 completions. He is 8 of 17. 1 of 3. Man, 13 of 3. That is just terrible. Oh, CMC. What are his lines? 21 fantasy points. He hasn't got a touchdown against him this year? Wow. Look at his receptions, though. What's his line? If it's like 6, I'm taking his receptions. Ooh, 6.5. Seahawks or Bears, I hope, man. And I hope it's the latter. Why is similar defense only filter 20 to 24? How do you filter it? Well, it's showing a similar defense. So whatever you're researching is anywhere from 20 to 24, and it's showing similar defenses. You could go to the defensive matchups cheat sheet to see bottom defenses. 6.5 for CMC. Mid-row PF model can only take plays 53.5 or higher on the model score. It's been very profitable. Good. I'm glad. Yeah, I mean, Propfinder rating's a very good place to start, of course. But, you know, it's always better to do your own research and, like, include these filters and more of the defensive stats. But, yeah, I'm glad it's working out for you, man. Head-to-head. Just don't love that. I feel like they have to use him, though. Without Kittle, like... Also, sucks for Kittle, man. I feel so bad for that guy. Terrible. Look at his targets, though. 5 out of 6 games this season, he has a touchdown. Ooh, JSN, yeah, we have to look at his line. Juwan Jennings anytime. We gotta see, yeah, because without Kittle now, who's gonna be there? Let's actually, hold on, let me go to the cheat sheet here and check something. What do we want to look at? Team share. We're gonna look at the Niners. Share percent. So yeah, Kittle's gone now since he's injured. So CMC Juwan Jennings. CMC has 108 receptions. It's just not even real. It's actually not even real. Let's just look at the wide receiver. Also, Demarcus Robinson last game. Holy cow. Dude is a dog. Can we see without Kittle? Stop excluding IR. Let's see without Kittle what happens. He's 3 of 4 over his receiving yards. He's going up against a very good defense, of course, but he's also hit 94 and 72. Gone over his receptions. Gone over his longest reception, fantasy points. Probably can't go wrong with D-Rob. Let's see. Not Kendrick Bourne. His line's only 4.5. So it looks like D-Rob is actually... Yeah, he's the wide receiver 3 over Kendrick Bourne now. Ricky P. Let's filter without injured. It's not what I want. So he's also 4 of 4. That's insane. How does it say? Hold on. Sorry. Where's Kittle? So he's also 4 of 4. Receptions, longest reception, fantasy points, all of it, right? I mean, pretty insane there. Like McCaffrey receiving yards. I like everything without Kittle. And game script, they're gonna have to throw. I think Demarcus Robinson and Ricky Pearsall actually have the best lines without Kittle. But Ricky P's questionable, so I'd lean Robinson, honestly. What's he questionable with? Questionable with a knee. Don't love that at all. Yeah, I'd honestly take D-Rob, honestly. I know his share is really low. He's played 15 games this year. But look at his ramp up. Even against the Seahawks. He got 24, and that was with Kittle. He probably only played in the second half, too. Yeah. So he only played in the second half. Wow. Yeah, I think Demarcus Robinson's our guy. Let's look one more time without Kittle to see what prop we like, but I think he's going to be our guy. Is there any other guys we want to take out? Trent Taylor. Oh, Fred Warner. Is Fred Warner going to come back? Not for this game, but maybe next game? I mean, they're not going to make it. I don't think they're going to win, but... Okay, without Kittle, this season... His longest reception looks the best. He's only averaging... He only gets 2 or so targets. Don't love that. Wait, Kittle didn't. Oh yeah, Kittle technically played in this game. 6 receptions, 7 targets. And you gotta love the head-to-head. You just have to. Or do we take Ricky P and hope he's good? Or let's also look at CMC. And the tight ends. Duh. You look at Tongas without Kittle. 4 of 6. 3 of 6 getting a touchdown. He's plus 310. Interesting. He could be a good sleeper pick. They also give up a decent amount. We could also, we should also look at the defense here. 1, 2, 3. They don't give up a lot to the 3 at all. They give up a lot to the tight end 1 and 2. So they give up a lot to tight ends in general. 17 targets to wide receivers. 8.5 to tight ends. And his line's 4.5. Ugh. It's a little close. But they're going to have to throw. See, his last 3 got at least 7 targets. What percent of the share? I mean, Luke Farrell and this guy are basically non-existent. It's basically just Tongas. Rashid line is 1.5 minus 180. Who? Let's see his CMC without Kittle one more time. That's crazy. See, this stat's crazy, but he never gets a touchdown against Seattle for some reason. Now, I'm sure that could definitely change against Seattle in the playoffs, but I don't know. They got a game script to him, right? Like, I wouldn't take his rushing. Definitely wouldn't take his rushing. They allow the least broken tackles. Oh my god. Or 0.1. Receiving. They allow the most. So they allow a lot to running backs. Especially the 1. Not a lot to rushing. That's why. They have to get the ball moving. I honestly don't mind it. Without Kittle, it's a little scary, though. I think I like Tongas or D-Rob more. That's what I'm noticing. Without him, D-Rob, his line just went down. 23.5, which is a little concerning. They use him deep downfield, though. Also, in this game, against the Eagles, 61 was his longest. I mean, it's insane. It's actually insane. I do like D-Rob. Let's see. All players, Juwan Jennings, Ricky P. He's just over in both of these games. I think his longest reception's the best bet here. He's over it in all 4 games without Kittle. You could take his receiving yards, but I just take his reception. He's probably going to get 2 or 3 targets, and I think he's going to hit his line. They average 3 targets to the wide receiver 3. They average 1.5 catches. He's over this line in the past 2 games against them, getting 9 and 6 targets. Now, it was when he was on the Rams, which is a little concerning. But even this year, keeps hitting it. So I think him, and then Tongas. Now, what do we want on Tongas? Let's take a look here. 4 of 6, I think he could get a touchdown if you want to take a bet like that. He's just been ramped up too. I want to look at the route run percentage off of the defensive matchup page here. Let's see. JSN also does look good. Just taking a look at him. Route. Tongas is running 39% of routes. DeMarcus Robinson's running 44%. But this is not... He's going to probably run 56%. CMC's running 76% of the routes. So he's not even getting the ball on the ground a ton. Over 2.5 plus 140 for D-Rob. It's not terrible. Not terrible at all. I honestly think they're going to cover CMC well, and they're just going to leave Tongas and D-Rob open. CMC in this offense now, especially if Ricky P is not fully healthy, he's going to be the biggest threat. And it's not even close. It's just not even close, man. Or not this. We want the team share. D-Rob and Tongas. Remember, D-Rob's taking over this. Also has more touchdowns. Tongas has about the same targets as Kendrick Bourne. And Kendrick Bourne, I mean, the books know that he's not... I mean, look at this line. Why would his line be 4.5 receiving yards if he was ahead of D-Rob? It's a reason his line is higher. Let's see. Last 3 games. See, DeMarcus Robinson way over Kendrick Bourne. Getting 14% of the share. In his last 3 games, he has 13 targets on 11 receptions. 165 yards. You can't not like that. You just can't. It's impossible. Now, you might not like the Niners' defense too much this week against Seattle, but you know, they got to get something going. Oh my god, he had nothing against Seattle last game. Holy cow. Literally didn't do a thing. Yeah, I like it though. D-Rob for his catch, and then Tongas for his... probably just his receiving yards, I would imagine. See, his line's 36.5. like they know, man. They just know. I like his receiving yards, yeah. Or his reception, 4.5. Plus 134 for 4.5. Ooh. What would you guys rather take, receiving yards or receptions? See, they just ramp him up. Without Kittle, they're like, all right, dude, you got to go. Instead of giving him 5, 3, and 5, they give him 11, 7, and 9. I actually like his receptions more for plus money. Now, I know he hit in this game, but this was way long ago. In the Chicago game, he got 9 targets? Yeah. I mean, game total's 44.5. Good matchup. Not great season average, but without Kittle, he's averaging 5 at least. He's averaging 4.8 receptions. In his last 3 games, he's averaging, what, 7, 9, 11? He's averaging at least 8. Or, sorry, 8 targets. I mean, pretty much speaks for itself, right? Let me add these props quick. Okay, those are updated. Make sure if you didn't get anything in these games yet that you get something you like. I think RJ Harvey was my favorite. Where's his line? Why does he not have... Oh, his line's 80.5 rushing and receiving. It's good. Max amount 10, bro. What? Okay. All right, let me post these. I'm doing Sutton, RJ Harvey, and we'll do Cook as well. Actually, no, wait, do I have two? Yeah, I have two boosts. So we'll do Harvey and, I don't know, Cook. Under, where is it? 4.5. First half receiving yards under. And then we'll do Keon over 1.5 receptions. And Sutton over. Okay. Okay, so I just parlayed those. Now let's keep moving. Let's look at the Seahawks. JSN, 40% of the share. Bro, Sam Darnold did not have a career if it weren't for JSN. That is wow. Wow. Let's see, wide receiver share, 39%. That's just insane. That's actually insane. Elijah Arroyo on IR. Feels bad for him. AJ Barner. Let's look at him without Arroyo. 2 of 4, so nothing crazy. Don't love it, don't love it. They're just going to want to keep the ball under control. Keep it under control. Maybe take a few deep shots. And pretty much call it a day. Now, Rashid Shaheed is listed as the wide receiver 3. We all know he's the 2. Cooper Kupp's washed. He's not terrible, but we know he's the 2 in this offense. He had 1,700 yards. Oh, my God. Posting these on our Discord. If you're not in our Discord, make sure you join that. All that's free. If people are DMing you on Discord saying to pay for our Discord, it's a scam. Unfortunately, we just can't control that. Just know it's a scam and just block them or something. I also should make a streak. I think we should do Sutton over, and Keon Coleman's odds aren't great. So we'll find something else. Well, actually, we could pick from this one. I like Robinson, that longest catch. There we go. We'll do that. Yeah, I mean, JSN, this is actually insane. Rushing, who gets the carry share? It's pretty split. Streak 2. Okay, those are all posted on Discord now. Again, if you're not in there, join that. Type !Discord. I've been eyeing Walker 50 rushing, Tonga's 4.5 reception, and Rashid receptions. Walker 50 rushing. Wow, they give up a lot. They give up a lot to the receiving game for running backs, actually. His line's only 14. So he'd need, what is that? A little under 5 an attempt. Like 4-2. Not great, honestly. Sam Darnold, questionable. He hasn't thrown a football since what? Bro. Wait, is Sam Darnold cooked? Are we cooked, chat? That's actually hilarious. Barner, Cup, Charbonnet, Walker. Where's Shaheed? Man, Shaheed's only got 3 targets in his last 3 games. Okay, 15 targets in his last 5, but he's fallen off a cliff recently. Is he not running snaps? Oops, looking at the wrong side. 47.8 first read. Like, that's not even fair. Why is Shaheed not running routes? Why is he not here? Wait, what? I'm so confused. Where is he? '49ers give up a lot to the 3 and tight end 1, not to the 1. What is wrong with Shaheed, man? Look, recently he's just fallen off a cliff. 1 target, 1 target, 1 target. He's got 1 target in each of his last 3 games. Now, are they just getting ready to ramp him up? I don't know. I would stay away from Shaheed today. Honestly. That's, it's really, really weird. Last 4 games without Arroyo. Longest receptions hit for Barner. A lot of targets, too. A decent amount. They gave up, like, no drops. Catchable passes that were dropped, 0.2. Is there anyone else who's, like, injured? I feel like Rashid Shaheed is, like, injured, low-key. I don't know, though. Torrey Horton's out. He hasn't played in a while, though. Kind of a weird game here. Let's go back to the research page, see if we can find anything for Seattle. JSN's 6.5 receptions is his line. You know they're going to use him. I mean, without Arroyo, this dude just actually insane. He actually didn't hit last time. He only had 8 targets. He's under his longest reception in almost all games without Arroyo. 13 targets, hauled 8 of them in. 12 targets, got 9. 8 got 6. I guess his 6.5 reception line is probably the best, but I still don't love it. I mean, he's over 12 of 17 on the year. But against the Niners, he's 50%. Let's make sure with Darnold. Also, Darnold's questionable. Now, I don't know. They said he's going to play, so it's not like he's not going to play or something, but, you know, kind of a big development. Okay, with Darnold, with Arroyo. No, we don't want that. I mean, his receptions look good. Defense is rough, though. Probably why he only got 6 targets, or 8 targets last game against him. Who's this quarterback here? Probably Gino, I guess. Or no, that was Darnold. See if there's any unders that look good for either team. Jake Tongus under 15.5, but we just looked, and without Kittle, you know, it looks good. I think that's the one we took the receptions. Did we not take anything Seahawks yet? Shaheed, I kind of, yeah. I don't know. Shaheed worries me. San Francisco or Seattle's good against tight ends. Brock Purdy over 16.5 fantasy points. Without Kittle, though. I don't know. Without Kittle, it's going to be weird. Darnold, 2.5 rushing attempts. Actually does look like a good line. Can't log in on a mobile and have cleared site data and everything. Send a thing in our support ticket. I can help you. Ooh, Narth posted. To Chuck and Connor McDavid goal scorers. There are people in general saying mobile's down. Huh. Yeah, I mean, if I were to take anything in this game, it'd probably just be JSN. Wow, Broncos are minus 2.5 now. Game's about to start. 20 minutes. Oh, no. I just got cursed. No, don't do this to me. Yo, why am I being... Yo, who is this guy? Who is this guy? Bro, like what? Get off my screen, fool. Come on. Hopefully that worked. Rashid Shaheed. I don't know, man. I think the unders in that game, or for him specifically at least, kind of what I like. No, my props. No! No, Jose, fix it! Bruh. Shaheed Barner or JSN for an anytime touchdown? Ooh. Ooh. Come on. Are we for real? Sorry, guys. This is unfortunate. I would love to tell you. I really would. Alright, well, I might have to end stream and go help to figure this out. I wanted to stream NBA too, but I don't know if I can. We'll give it a few more minutes here. What did I want to put on this? Tongass 4.5 catches. And I can't even see what I favorited. Good thing I wrote it down in the props. NBA today or tomorrow gonna be a thunderstorm. Man, this sucks. No. It's because the site just gets so overloaded. We've done it multiple times where we just have to go in and refresh. Back up. Wait, they said it's back up? Hold up. Okay, hold on. We'll just give it a second here. It should pop back up. All right. Well, I guess we're just sitting here talking. I don't know. I don't know what to do. You can look at my beautiful socks banner right here. It's glorious, isn't it? How glorious this is. I wanted to do Tongass and who else? I only did Sutton once. I guess I could go with him again. Now, I do like Harvey's under, but I already have him on a few parlays. I think I'm going to take Josh Allen under in the first half for passing. I think he's going to have to run a lot. I'm going to take his under first 107.5 pass yards. Okay, I just played that. We'll see. Let's talk about sorry ass cat. What is he playing right now? He actually came through for us the other day. I think he had 20 rebounds or something. Yeah, 17 points, 31 minutes, 20 rebounds. It's actually insane. Now they did lose, but he cashed our parlay, and that's all that matters. Brandon Pajemski went 8 for 9. Also, Trey Murphy yesterday. Like, are we for real? That was so unfortunate. He got bullied by Draymond. Yeah, actually. Okay, this might work. Okay, hold up. We might be back. Should be good. Okay, Marco's saying it should be good now. Let me sign in here. How was our poll looking? What do you guys have? Niners! You guys are picking the Niners to get the dub here, huh? Interesting. Wow. 39 votes. People are picking the Niners. Yeah, 11 minutes till kickoff. Not great. Okay, wait, we're back? Are we back? I think we're back. Let me hit a refresh quick. Hold up, I think we're back. Okay. Alright. Now, I don't know if there's that much more to research. Oh, there is a free pick on... What is this? Looks like CJ Stroud over half a passing yard. Okay. We'll do these two games tomorrow. Do you guys want to jump to NBA? Or do you want to keep researching this second game? Oh, JSN Barner. Yeah. We'll research this one still. San Fran. Let's see. Okay, so I mean JSN seems like the obvious one, but he's plus 100. You just can't like that too much. Now Sam Darnold is questionable. I don't know if that even means anything really. He's probably just gonna. Surely he plays, right? Like surely. But if he doesn't, that obviously screws up everything here. They give up a lot to the tight end 1, wide receiver 2, running back 2. Red zone carries. They give up a lot of carries to the 1 as well. But we know Charbonnet steals all of Walker's touchdowns. See, Charbonnet is favored. Sam Darnold plus 950. Oh, that would actually be crazy. Imagine Sam Darnold runs it in. Wide receiver 2 and tight end 1 look like a good look. That would be Barner. Barner. Wide receiver 2 is Cooper Kupp. I would probably go with Barner, Jefferson, or Ivory. So they also don't have a great defense to tight ends, which is, you know, good, obviously. He is 0 for 4, getting a touchdown. But I think it's a good value pick. I mean, JSN's the obvious guy. You can look at the red zone share, too. Man, CMC gets the most out of anyone. That's insane. Yeah, AJ Barner's 17%, and his odds are... What are his odds? Plus 175. I feel like that's not terrible. He actually has a better red zone share percent than JSN, which doesn't seem real, but it is. Let's see last 5 games. AJ Barner, 14%. Cooper Kupp? Man, maybe he does get in. Honestly, you can't go wrong. They give up the most to wide receiver 2, tight end, and running back 2. No, I wouldn't pick Charbonnet just because his odds aren't going to be worth it, but either Cooper Kupp or Barner. I wouldn't do Shaheed, Ivory. Now, saying that, Shaheed's probably going to get one, but, you know, that's just how it works. Now, JSN also has 52 targets, which is 30 more than AJ Barner, who's in second. So... It's definitely something to think about. Just take a sneak peek. Take a sneak peek at how screwed my Bears are. Oh my god. Last 5. Look at the last 5 and last 3, though. Oh my god. Oh no. Puka might get 700 touchdowns tomorrow. Puka and Devontae. It's so bad. He's minus 106 to get a touchdown. It's ridiculous. Why are they giving me a PGA profit boost? Like, who bets on golf? Are we for real? Is that real? Okay, NBA time? NBA time, maybe? Here's what we ended with. Here's all the props. Sutton over 56.5 receiving yards. Harvey under 79.5 rushing and receiving. James Cook under 4.5 receiving yards first half. Keon Coleman over 1.5. Tongas over 4.5. Definitely like those. DeMarcus Robinson was another one. Before we actually go here, let me favorite that. I think it was his over on longest catch. Okay. Now let's go to NBA. I'm actually going to pull up the game. Make sure you guys do too, because, duh, you want to watch, obviously. Bills. Let's see, what do I have to log in on? Fubo. Paramount Plus? Okay, hold on. Okay. All right. A lot of games today. Unders in these 2 games and this one. We'll just go game by game, I guess. Let's see. Bills. You guys still want to do... Where's today on what? I don't even know if I get the game. You guys still want to do NBA? Or should I just call it here? Or like, are you guys going to watch the game or should I do NBA? Let me know, let me know. I could also... I can't really go live later, actually, because the games start at 5. I have to hurry up. Jazz. Oh my god, 241.5. Whew. Nurkic, 3.5 assists. Two out of 3 on that line. They give up 4 on the season. He is 0 for 4 against them. Is he actually going to play? How many minutes did he get? He had 30 minutes yesterday. Like, come on, please play, man. Nine of 16 on this line. Or with these starters. Without these 3, not Niang, though. What's the other center? Kessler. So he gets 27 minutes on average. Recently he's been ramping up. He's getting 30 every game. I don't know. Nurkic has been pissing me off. We're not going Nurkic. Ryan Nembhard. Make a 3. Keontae George over 5.5 assists. 78% on the season. They give up an average of 9. Why is this even his line? That's why. Interesting. Volume trends. We want to look at defensive matchups. Okay, who has the best matchup in this game? Max Christie. Very good matchup. 29 minutes. Averages 8 shots. Shoots a lot of threes. Yeah, let's see. Range last 10. Still Max Christie. They average 5.1 shots or 3-pointers made. Holy crap. Max Christie actually went to my my best friend's high school. Grew up like 20 minutes away from me. Cooper Flag out. 1 for 1 with him out. 37 minutes. So obviously they're ramping him up. 32. So let's say he gets 32 minutes. Interesting. Under a lot. Without AD. Gotta take that, right? Without AD, without Gafford. They didn't do nothing that game, everybody out. Max Christie kind of a dog, though. He has such a good matchup, though. Christie does. Spread 3, I would assume, in favor of the Mavs? Yes. How much did they give up? They give up 11.3 to shooting guards. Like, I mean, yeah, everybody is dead. But without Cooper, what was their lineup? What did he start as? Started as a shooting guard. He got 37 minutes. He got 15 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist. Hold on. I need to pull up this game. Watch now. There we go. Got a location issue. Okay. We're gonna pull that, huh? PJ Washington got 10 boards. I mean, his minutes ramp up for sure. We know that. And they're playing... He got 37, 15 points. 3 over his average. What's his line on points? 16.5. It's just because he has such a good matchup. Okay, why am I being spammed by bots? Like, what are we doing here? Get off. Goodbye. See, look, his rebounds are just look like the best one. What do his chances go to? 11 without Cooper Flag. He had 11 chances last game. That's up from 5, which is his average. Wow. Without Cooper. And Cat played in that game too, and he got 14 rebounds. Just double line. 2,800. Just saying, possible. We need this analysis page as its own cheat sheet, because this thing is so good. Okay, so let's see, he gets 30 minutes. And, I don't know, 6 chances. I mean, 11 of 14. He has the best possible matchup. Similar defense. So I think he hits his threes. He's favored to. Went 3 for 7, 3 for 8. He got 3 steals. What the heck? Got a block. Ace Bailey assists. He just didn't get the minutes in these games. He would have hit 28, like 22. He already hit against the Jazz. And then he didn't, but this was with AD, with Cooper Flag, with Cafford. I mean, yeah. I'm going to take him to get his boards. It's that simple. I'm just overthinking it. Let's see, Max Christie doesn't have a line. His line is 20.5 PR. Let's see, Ace Bailey assists. His line's 1.5. Don't love the matchup at all. I wouldn't take that. I don't like the matchup. Why does Max Christie not have his line out? They know. All his lines are moving right now. His line's 4 on Prize Picks. I just don't trust anyone on the Jazz, bro. Definitely don't mess around with the point forward or power forward on the Jazz. I think that's Bailey. Look at those chances. Dwight Powell probably goes over. Isaiah Collier, a coin respecter. Kind of disagree. Every time I bet on him, he goes under. On his assist, though. It's 6 minutes and 28 minutes. He averages 25, 13 potentials. So he gets 25, 10. 11 out of 13 games when he gets 25 minutes. Like, he just should. But they only average 6. So I don't know. Let's see, similar defense. Yeah. Doesn't seem to matter. He averages 13. Yeah. I guess we could pair him with Collier. His assists just, I don't know. We need by rank, not value. Alright. I need a mod, bro. This is pissing me off. Hey, Mac, I'm making you a mod. If they keep spamming, can you delete them? Thanks. Don't abuse it, please. I don't think you will. You come to a lot of streams, but, you know, just ban them. Appreciate you, bro. Bo Nix already has 3 carries. He's 5 for 5. Pat Bryant's the GOAT, apparently. Sutton isn't doing anything. Okay, let's move. I do like Collier. I just don't like the defense he has. It doesn't seem to phase him, though, so... Like, you give him 25 minutes, you give him those 13 potentials, and he's 8 of 9. Even on a similar defense, he's just cashing either way. They're both against Dallas, actually. His average minutes are just sporadic. It's one of two. Either gets 6 minutes or 28. I mean, see, like that guy. DSF. Can you just ban that guy? Or hide him or whatever. Appreciate you, Mac. Okay. Let's go to the research tab. Get rid of Ace Bailey. Let's move to the next game. Phoenix Knicks. Mitchell Robinson boards. Jalen Brunson questionable. Josh Hart also questionable. Don't love that. You like Brooks threes? Ooh, 3 for 3 head to head. He only needs one, or no, hold on. He needs 2.5. Devin Booker questionable. Without Jalen Green, he is over against them at least. Let's see similar defense. Yeah, 60%. Looks good. Let's see when he gets 29 minutes. Ooh. Kind of takes a... turn for the worse. Dylan Brooks, let's see. Mitchell Robinson over. Royce O'Neal, Grayson Allen. I don't like betting on the, or don't like seeing the quarter props, personally. So I'm going to get rid of those, as well as free throws. I do like 2-pointers attempted. Let's check the unders. Remember, we were kind of on fire with the unders. Spread 15, game total 226. Let's actually check all these. That was this one, right? Spread 15 is insane. Game total 235. Or 229. So this is a game where you'd want to take unders. Especially on Denver players, honestly. Huff 2 threes yesterday was free. It was. That was a good calm sell. Okay, wait. What are these odds, though? Yeah, minus 5,000. Hold on. Where's my filter? Odds is... See, like, why are these people just spamming my chat, man? Okay, there we go. Now we won't get stupid lines. Bub Carrington under 11.5. Don't love that with all those inactives. Trey Johnson under 1.5 turnovers. It's a weird line. It's a lot of turnovers. Bub Carrington looks like the best to take unders 4. Now, he does have a pretty big minute increase recently. Shot 4 for 11. J Huff. Let's see. Ben Shepherd has a hard RA matchup. Could look at him for RA. Bro, okay, this is unbearable. Why am I getting spammed? Holy cow. Will Lutz made a field goal. Broncos take the lead. Here come the Broncos. Okay, everyone's out in this game. Holy crap. Is that site you on watching the game? I'm not on any site. I was on Xfinity. I think it's because I have hashtag NFL. I see them in other chats. Like when I'm watching live streams on YouTube, they just come in and are just annoying. They're just bots. Ben Shepherd actually looks like a good RA under candidate. They give up the least rebounds and assists. And with all these guys out, he's probably going to have to be passing, you would assume. Or shooting. Without all these guys, he's 6 of 6 to the under. Not many minutes, but how many minutes is he going to get? Who knows? But these are the ones you just like to take. Like, he'll probably get 5 or 6. I don't think he goes over that. 8 out of 10 in his last 10. He's facing the roughest defense. So similar defense. He just, in those games, he probably just got some minutes. Yeah. Ben Shepherd. Jalen Duran and Jay Huff both have hard 3-point matchups. Jarris Walker on assists. Let's take a look. Without injury, he's 2 of 2. 5 and 3 potentials. Still under when he gets those minutes. Okay. Looks like he might get a lot of minutes, though. I don't know. I might stay away from this game. Honestly, I'm going to end stream here. I'm still sick and don't feel too good, so I'm just going to go chill on the couch and watch the game. We'll do another stream tomorrow, but I just need to relax. My throat hurts. I'm going to go make some more tea. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Go Bills or Broncos, depending on who you bet on. Here's the props from today. I'm taking Christie 4.5 rebounds, though. So, yeah. Good luck on your props. Sorry, kind of have to end early, but I just honestly don't feel well. My throat is just killing me. Appreciate you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.